bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Listen, when you've got 2 people that want to fight, 2 fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Good luck.
And there's the bell to start round 1. Good counterpunching from both these athletes. Defense is not an option for these 2. Good counter left hand there. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Left counter scores. Nice counter shot with the right hand. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Todd, listen to them, listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting in your ear. I'm sorry.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these 2. Good counter right hand again. Defense is not an option for these 2. Punch, counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Lands with the right counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Good counter-punching. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Good punch. That punch scores. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by...
Look at him now.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That's another scoring shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. He just misses with that big right hand. He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter right. Catch and shoot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. It's all offense all the time. Right punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter punch. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That left counter was perfectly timed. There's a right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left counter punch will score. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They threw the hook, it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the... Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Don't lose focus. Don't focus on that cut. Focus on your boxing.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
That left scores. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter shot. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something.
He's gone.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They just missed with that big right hand. Big swing and a miss. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter.
Time out!
Talk about a one-sided...
I'm happy.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He misses with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Good counter-punching for both these fighters. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And a counter left. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you on the...
Crawford's legs are all over the place. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Big left there, but misses. Great counter right hand there. Good left counter that lands. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Oh, what a punch! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Shut it. Come on, look.
There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. That counter shot lands. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
He's gone.
There's the bell to start round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Big right hand just misses. There's a counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he just misses with that jab. It's bombs away. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Just the same again.
Let's start 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Is he out on his feet here? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Solid punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. The courage on display here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Punch, counter punch. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Oh, that punch. There's a counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Another scoring shot there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there and one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.